Alright guys, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. I activate evenly match. He activates DPE. What is he going to pop? What is he going to pop? What is he going to pop? He popped evenly match. He popped evenly match. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello everybody, welcome back. And these next games, they are just little bonus games. Again, having evenly matched being my best friend. Now this game, I was just testing the zombie vampire deck as I really wanted it to tweak it. It hasn't been very consistent. Like I still been getting my ass kicked by Killerman, so I'm still working on it, trying to make it more consistent and all of that. But anyways, we're going up against Live Twin Spright, and this is just another funny game, you know, because evenly matched, again, just came in clutch. This card is my best friend. All of these games I've been able to draw it, and it's been a beautiful thing. So anyways, let's fast forward this. You know, he's just gonna do a lot of Life Twin and Spright summoning. He's gonna go into the Elf. He's gonna get his Kissy Kill to make the other Kissy Kill to search for the Leela. Then they're gonna make the Link Leela, and then they're gonna resurrect the Kissy Kill to draw a card. And then from here they're gonna go into Kissy Kill. And the reason why he goes to the Kissy Kill is that on my turn he can reborn the Leela, so he can pop the artifact side that he set. But before that, he's gonna try to summon Carrot, and I use Call by the Grave on Carrot because since I have evenly matched, Carrot can negate spell and traps, so I don't want him to negate my spell and traps. So he summons the Leela, and then the Leela is gonna pop the artifact side that he has in the back row, which is going to lock me out of my extra deck. But we don't even care about the extra deck, bro. He has no clue. We don't care, bro. We got evenly matched. You about to say goodbye to your field. That's what you don't know. You trying to play me, but boom, wow, out of here. Out of here, bro. Evenly matched is my best friend, bro. It's my best friend. At this moment, I was just cracking up because all of these games, man, like evenly matched, bro. I don't know what else to say, but anyway, so we go Uni Zombie. We send the Sorcerer. I'm just baiting, trying to see if he has anything. Then I send the Banshee, activate the Banshee so that we can search for the zombie world. He's gonna max see me, but it's alright because I'm not planning to do any special summoning. So we set that. Everything is a zombie now. We're gonna crash into that with Retainer. Then we're gonna smack him right across the head with Uni Zombie for being a fool. But that's what he is. He's a fool, and that's why he just got evenly matched. Alright, and that's why he's just gonna concede. Evenly matched for the win, bro. Evenly matched. My best friend. Alright, let's move on to the next bonus game. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kiwami Games back at it again with another video. And in this one, I just wanted to showcase why evenly matched has become my best friend, bro. Like, people just really need to read their cards. And hero players, I don't know what is wrong with y'all, but in this particular video, I ended up facing, I think, about two or three hero players back to back, and I ended up having evenly matched in my hand against all of them, and they all just do the most, you know, ridiculous thing when it comes to dealing with evenly matched. So I just thought it would be a funny video just to showcase. So let's just fast forward through all of this. He's going to just do his hero stuff. I'm going to negate that. Then he's going to fusion summon into Anaconda, and then he's going to burn for 1400, 1600. Then he's going to get his Fusion Destiny. He's going to go into his DPE. Alright, then he's going to attack my Ghost. But it's alright because we have our best friend evenly matched. So it's all good. Alright, so back to us. I automatically go right into the battle phase. Activate evenly matched. And as you all saw in the intro, he pops my evenly matched. He pops my evenly matched, making my field blank. So that means he now has to make his field blank. Hero players, are y'all all okay, man? Are y'all all okay? What's up, everybody? Alright, we are in game number 2. And this one, unlike the first game, is actually a little longer. So I'm going to just fast forward this a little bit. He's going to do a lot of summoning and special summoning, as I do not have any disruption. But as again, we draw evenly matched, so you already know what's about to happen. But anyway, man, I was just really surprised that I really went like back to back with like about 3 to 4 hero players, and in all of those games I ended up getting evenly matched in my hand, and I just thought it was funny. Like, evenly matched has definitely become my best friend throughout this little small grind. But yeah, he's just summoning out the ass. At this point, I was not even paying attention. I was just laughing knowing that I have evenly matched, and I was wondering if he was just going to scoop like the last hero player. But yeah, anyways, man, how y'all doing? I'm over here in Japan, and it's a beautiful day today. Finally, the cherry blossom season is kind of fading away, so I don't know if any of you guys are ever interested in Japan, but a good time to come out here will be during the spring, which is usually around the end of March till about the second week of April. That's usually the cherry blossom season. But yeah, so we activate evenly matched, but this one's a little smarter. He does not pop my evenly matched. So he pops his DPE and he pops his other hero card, but I activate Call by the Grave so that he cannot get his DPE on the next turn. And because he has the Dark Low monster, I'm just going to pass my turn because I cannot go into my vampire combos, as everything that gets sent to the graveyard is going to be banished instead. So I just pass turn, but it's all good because I have evenly matched. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit over here as he's going to do a little more comboing. But yeah, as I was saying, if any of you guys are interested in ever visiting Japan, now that the country is open, I think that during the springtime is an amazing time to come out here for the cherry blossoms and all of that. Another great time to come will probably be around autumn, as the autumn colors are also pretty cool, pretty fun to watch, fun to see. Alright, so we go battle phase again. We activate our second evenly matched. And at this point, man, I can imagine he's probably just frustrated, like. But yeah, man, well, I summon familiar and I go into Linkaribo just so that I can protect my life points a little bit, to prevent from being killed on the next turn. But yeah, I don't know, I guess you could argue I could have gone into some combos even though the cards get banished, but I was just having fun with evenly matched. I thought, who knows, maybe I would draw my third evenly matched, because if I did, that would have been hilarious. But we draw Gamma Burst, so summons blue, activate Gamma Burst so that he can get a damage boost, and we attack into the Dark Law, and we wipe out his monsters. And then from here on, I don't know, I guess maybe he bricked, so from here he just concedes. But evenly matched, bro. I cannot believe how many times I've been drawing evenly matched, and against hero players. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, let's move on to the next game. Hello, everybody. Alright, welcome back. We are in game number 3. And this time, we have like a pretty good game. Alright, so I summon the red so I can special summon the blue so that I can search for the jet. Special summon the jet so I can search for the spell card. And then I go into Gigantic. And then with Gigantic, I can search for Vampire Retainer. Alright, so we discard a card, we search for Retainer. Then with Retainer, we can search for our trap card. And then we're going to go into Spright Elf. And then with Spright Elf, we can reborn a monster. But first, we activate Starter. Special summon the Carrot. Bring back the Retainer so that when I set my trap card, I can be able to activate it. And then we end on Masquerena and our trap card. Alright, and then now it's back to our opponent, and as you guessed it, another hero player. Another hero player. I swear, it's nothing against y'all hero players. I just don't know why I ended up facing about 3-4 of y'all in a row. Anyway, so I activate my trap card so I can negate his straddles, as that's a searcher and all of that for them. So, alright, but he has an extender. He's going to activate this. I'm going to activate red to negate it. Alright, but he has mass change, so he's going to target his monster, and with mass change, he's going to be able to summon his Dark Law. Alright. And then he's got Fusion Destiny too. I'm going to activate Masquerena just so that I can go into Avermax so I can have some protection. And this could have been a misplay, like, since I knew he was going into Dark Law, I think I should have activated Masquerena before the Dark Law was summoned so that I could save the Masquerena in the elf, because now they're in the graveyard, I mean in the banish zone. But yeah, a little misplay for me. But anyways, it doesn't matter. So he's just going to continue doing a little more extending. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit because he's going to do a couple more summoning here and there. And then for me, I think he goes into the triple. At first I thought he was going to summon the plasma since he searched for it, but instead he goes for a triple, the triple something like that. Yeah, Vision Hero Trinity, that guy. And then he's going to get a damage boost. He's going to attack into Avermax. I guess he doesn't know Avermax gets a damage boost, but this is what I'm just saying. Hero players, are y'all okay? Because he just saw that I activated Avermax on his DPE, and he's still going to try with his other monster. Like, come on, bro. What is wrong with hero players nowadays? Are y'all all okay? Are you all okay? And then to make things even more funny, bro, like, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take a gamble just for the hell of it. So I make another Spright elf because I want him to trigger the DPE, because I have Kurikaka in my hand, and that's exactly what he does. So he activates DPE. He's gonna get rid of my elf, and then I'm gonna summon Retainer, and then Retainer is going to search for the other trap, and then when I add a monster or a card, this activates, and then he's going to banish one random card from my hand. Now, this was a little gamble, because if he would have banished Kurikara, like, then the whole meme thing that I was just trying to do would have been to an end, but we got lucky. He ends up banishing the trap card, and boom, look at that. That was just beautiful. So, Kurikara's special effect is that you can special summon her by tributing all face-up monsters on the field that activated their effects this turn. So his DPE activated and his Dark Law activated, so I was able to tribute both of them and summon Kurikara, and and that's pretty much game, bro. Like, these last games against heroes have just been hilarious, bro. Like, I don't know, I'm sorry, y'all, nothing against you, but I don't know, I just thought it was funny, these last games. So let's move on to the next game. Hello everybody, welcome back. And this is another funny game with evenly matched. This time I did not draw it in my opening hand, but you'll see, bro, how it just saves the day. It just comes in clutch again. So we're going up against Spright. So we're just gonna fast forward a little bit, as he's gonna do a lot of special summoning. Goes into the gigantic Spright. He's gonna search for the blue. The blue is gonna search for the jet. The jet is gonna search for the starter. Alright. Then he's going to banish the swap frog, so to special summon the Ronin Totem. The Ronin Totem is gonna go into the elf. The elf is gonna search for the Ronin Totem again, and using those two monsters, he's going to make Masquerena. And then with the starter, he's going to search for the carrot. So now he has Monster Negate, Spell and Trap Negate. He's got Masquerena to go into Avermax. But it's all good, bro. He's got everything. So do I, because I got my Vampire Goat. So we send Goat. He's going to activate Maxi. I'm going to activate Call by the Grave to negate the Maxi. He's going to activate Carrot to try to negate my Call by the Grave. But I have Forbidden Droplet. So we activate Forbidden Droplet, send Keldo and Call by the Grave to the graveyard. And I send those two because I also want to negate Masquerena on top of Carrot. I don't want him to go into Avermax, because then that would be a lot of trouble for us. Alright, so we can continue with our plays. So I search for Sorcerer and I send Familiar to the graveyard. So I activate Familiar to send Sorcerer to the graveyard. He's going to negate my Familiar, but it's alright because I just really wanted to get Sorcerer into the graveyard. And then he's going to activate Elf. I'm going to activate Keldo to shuffle back his monster so that he cannot special summon anything from the graveyard. Alright. And then that's about it. We are negated, but it's all good. So we're going to smack Elf in the face for 100. We're going to set Domination. And then we're going to pass our turn. And from here, our opponent, he completely ignores my back row. And he goes into Gigantic Spright. So what I do, I negate and I pop that Gigantic Spright. So now he has nothing on the field. So it's back to us. We draw DD Crow, which is unfortunate right now, but it's all good. We're going to smack Masquerade in the face. And we're going to pass our turn. But before that, we have to special summon Familiar. I was trying to search for Void, but he's got the Ash Blossom, so no Void for me this turn. But it's alright, so instead, we're going to Link Revo. And then, now we can pass our turn. Oh, but that's right. He has Solemn Judgment on the Link Revo, which, I mean, I don't know if that was the right decision to do. I mean, it's just a Link Revo, you know. But anyways, he activates blue. He's gonna attack us for 1100, but it's all right. We're built tough. We're from New York. We're tough. We can take it. All right. We're gonna set Glow Up Bloom. Pass our turn. And then he's going to do us the favor to search Void because he's going to smack. He's going to crash into Bloom. Bloom is going to search for Void. And because I don't have Zombie World on the field, I cannot special summon her directly. So I have to add it to the hand. But it's alright because we have Sorcerer. But here is our best friend. Before we do anything, we activate. And he's going to activate Cosmic Cyclone to banish Evenly Matched. So now I have nothing on the field, which means he now has to banish both of his cards. Come on, man, read your cards. And now we can activate Sorcerer to special summon Void. And you already know our opponent is a fool, and like fools do, they're gonna surrender. Everybody, alright, welcome to the deck portion of the video. And this is just something I'm still playtesting with, but this is where I am at so far with the zombie vampire. So we got 2 DD Crows because Tillements have just completely shifted everything in the game. So yeah, we got 2 Familiars, we have Glow Up Bloom, we have 1 Curicata Divincarnate, we got 2 Retainers, and we got 3 Uni-Zombie as our starter, we all know. We got 2 Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. This is to negate any special summon monsters. So this is all just to kind of counter Tillement as well. We got 3 Vampire Ghosts. That's another starter in the deck. We got 1 Mizuki to extend from the graveyard. We got Sorcerer to sort of have 2 normal summons in 1 turn, especially with Void. We got Banshee to search for Zombie World. We got 2 Keldos to shuffle cards from the graveyard back into the back into the deck. Same thing with Medora, 2 Medoras to do the same thing, to shuffle cards from the graveyard into the deck. This is all just to counter Tillements, but it has also come in clutch against other decks as well. We got the Vampire Fraulein to give our zombie monsters some damage. Jacobolin, this is an extender, and if Zombie World is on the field, we can steal monsters from our opponent's graveyard and then have them banished if they leave the field. Doom King Baladrock, this is our zombie boss monster. And Vampire Void, this is our vampire boss monster. So we got 2 boss monsters here. Triple Tactics Talent, this is, it's a very versatile card. It can come in clutch in any given situation, as we can draw 2 cards, or we can take control of an opponent's monster, or we can look at an opponent's hand and choose 1 card from it and shuffle it into the deck. And then we got 2 Zombie Worlds to disrupt some decks that cannot play under Zombie World. And in combination with Zombie World, I know Rivalry was limited to 1, but hey man, when you can resolve rivalry in combination with Zombie World, like this right here can really mess up a lot of decks. So yep. Then we have Vampire Domination, that's our Omni Negate. We got 2 Imperms to interrupt, and we have our best friend. And I cut it down to 2 just so that I can keep the deck at 40, but I was running 3 evenly matched. I have 1 Forbidden Droplet to negate, 1 Call by the Grave because Maxi and Ash Blossoms is not that popular, but specifically for Maxi. We have 1 Cosmic Cyclone because we're not running Harpy's Feather Duster, and I always like to have some sort of back row removal. And then this is new. I added Mask Change 2 just to kind of go into Mask Hero Dark Law. This can also help against tier elements. So just testing things out, see how it works out for us. Then we have Skeletal Dragon Felgrand. This card, when it's special summon, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard and banish it. So I thought this can also help with fighting tier elements. You can banish something that they may have in the graveyard, you know, barrel on the floor. This is an Omni Negate and pop a card on the field. Abyss Dweller, you know, shut down our opponent's graveyard, great against tier elements. Dampier, steal monsters from our opponent's graveyard, also send monsters from our opponent's field to the graveyard, so it can kind of help with clearing up the board. Zombie Vampire, you already know, we can mill cards from our deck and then special summon any monsters, but with tier elements you guys got to be careful using Zombie Vampire nowadays, so be careful. Link Karibo, this is just to have a stall if we need to stall for like a turn or 2. Zombie Vampire Suckers, in combination with Void and Zombie World, we can tribute 2 monsters that our opponents control instead of ours to try to break some boards. And we have Masquerina. Masquerina can go into Abramax with the Spright Elf. We have Dark the Dark Charmer to steal a dark monster from our opponent's graveyard, and then from there on we can go into Vampire Fascinator as long as Zombie World is on the field. And then we have the Spright Elf. The Spright Elf helps in bringing back the Retainer, and then the Retainer can search for the Omni Negate trap card. Abramax is just another boss monster. You know, tier elements sometimes have a really tough time getting over this card. Yuki Onna, this is to negate any monster that's on the field whenever effect takes place in the graveyard. So this can also help against tier elements and other decks, and also banished monsters cannot activate their effects, so it can come in clutch. And then Underworld Goddess, this also comes in clutch whenever we need to get rid of a big monster that we cannot attack over, or it's like unaffected by cards and all of that stuff. But yeah, this is pretty much the Zombie Vampire. If you guys want to see the Spright Vampire deck that I used in this video as well, you can just check my last video. It's just the same deck, so I just wanted to highlight this one in this video. But yeah man, thank you all. I hope this video was entertaining and funny, and consider running evenly matched. Let me know if you guys have any funny gameplay with you using evenly matched. Like, I would love to know it. Like, evenly matched is just my best friend. But yeah man, thank you all. Please comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Take it easy, be safe, see y'all.